welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have an intro to a new painting project for you. This is part of the Fantastic Ladies Facebook collabs group, and it is a year-long project from October 7th of this year till October 7th of next year, and it was created by Nicke. And the theme of it, well actually the name of it is The Power of Pan, and the theme is Charmed. It was a TV show back in the day. I watched it all the time, absolutely loved it, and I own the entire DVD set in the Book of Shadows. Love, 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 love. I actually want to rewatch it now, and I might do that. I might have to do that because, yeah, this was one of those obsessions for me that I had to watch every single episode. I can't even tell you how many times I have watched this from start to finish, and it's been a number of years, and I'm ready to watch it again. So very happy to be joining in for this project. So glad that Nicke submitted this into the group. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And there are 22 prompts based on the characters, and sometimes there are things or objects that are also characters. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get into this intro. As per standard this year, every time there is a project with lots of really good prompts in it, especially one that I'm super excited for, I'm going to bring all the prompts in the very beginning. So let's do this one. First up is Prue. She has the power of telekinesis, and that is an item that you want to move out of your collection. I am going with a depotted eyeshadow. I am hopefully going to be getting this palette done next year. This is from the Depotted Profusion Eyes palette. I believe it was the Trendsetter palette, and this shade is in Vineyard. So I'm hoping to finish this, not just to hit pan, but to actually finish this one. Next up is Piper. She was probably my absolute favorite character, and she has the power to freeze time, and that is an anti-aging product. So I am bringing in the Insta Natural Retinol Moisturizer. It is, I don't want to say it's brand new. I mean, I've had it for a little while, so it's not brand new, so to speak, but it is very lightly used. I will have to mark this or weigh it. I don't know if I can see through it. If I can, I will mark it. If I can't, then I will weigh it so that we can track that. Next up is Phoebe. She has the power of premonition, and that is an item you predict that you will love using. I just got this, and I'm excited to try it. This is the Baby Foot Exfoliation Foot Peel. I have been wanting to do like a true foot peel for a while, so I feel like I'm probably going to like this one a whole lot. There are, I think, 6 in there. I'll have to double check, but I want to use all of them. It is like still sealed. I haven't even taken the seal off of here, so I can't even open the box. So we'll see. I'm going to attempt to finish that entire thing. P3, or the Power of 3, which P3 was actually a nightclub. Power of 3 is like it's like a thing with the 3 sisters, and that is a trio of products. And I have chosen the Laura Geller. This is the Baked Sensation Eyeshadow Trio in Tiramisu, and I would like to use this 30 times. 3 is clearly a number with this project. That way I use each of these 3 10 times. It doesn't matter if I use like one 10 times and another one 20 times. As long as this whole thing gets used a total of 30 times, I'm going to be okay with that. Book of Shadows. Love, love, love. This is a character, even though it's technically an inanimate object, though inanimate is, I guess, kind of a misnomer, but again, you have to watch it if you want to know exactly the whole deal on the Book of Shadows. The prompt is to pick an eyeshadow palette and do it no pan left behind style. I have actually picked one that looks like a book. Too bad it's not the right color, but I mean, it is built like a book. It's got the little bookmark thing, opens up like a book. Love it, love it, love it. This is from Bare Minerals, and it is the Sunlit palette. Looks like that, and I will be using all of these shades. I'm kind of excited. I never did No Pan Left Behind, so I'm kind of excited to be doing it with that. I have a little visitor. All right, moving on to Paige, the 4th sister. That is an item you can use alone or with another product. I have chosen this Skin Fix Glycolic Renewing Scrub. This actually came with the AHA moisturizer. You can use them together or separate, which is why I chose this. I no longer have that AHA cream. I used it up completely, not last year, maybe the year before. So I want to get this one done. On to Cole and Balthazar. That's a conundrum right there, Cole and Balthazar. That prompt asked for a double-sided product, so I picked this right here. So funny that we've got the light and the dark, of course. And this is a Laura Geller. It's technically a shadow and a liner. I use them both as shadows, and I want to use this 30 times as well. Leo or White Lighter, that is a glowy product. This is super glowy. This is one that Misty just sent me recently. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It is a foundation that is a little light on me, but hopefully over the winter it will work much better for me, or I can just mix it with something that's a little bit darker. My goal is going to be to finish that one. For the prompt, Chris, that is something you travel back in time to tell your past self about. And I have said this time and time again, good hair care is definitely something I would have told a much younger me about. So I am bringing in the Not Your Mother's Naturals Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter Curl Defining Detangler. It is a spray leave-in detangler. Love this stuff. I'm actually working on another bottle of it, but once that one is done, then I will start in on this one. So this one's going to be on the back burner for a little bit, but that's okay. The Shax Demon, that is a product that gets a second chance. I have chosen the Coastal Scents Canary Diamond. This is a hot pot, and the second chance is I had this in a project recently. I was unable to hit my goal on it, so I'm going to have a second chance at trying to hit my goal of hitting pan on this one. Daryl, a product that you can rely on, and of course, it's got to be tea tree oil. This is from Plant Guru, and my goal is to finish it. It is definitely one of those things that is going to stick through everything, thick and thin, and have my back. On to Dan. That is a product you know you should love, but you don't. Y'all know, like the one product that I just don't love, that a lot of other people do. It is in this palette right here. It is the BH Cosmetics Wild and Free palette. And it is blue eyeshadow. So many people love blue eyeshadow. I just don't love it. Like, I want to love it because it's beautiful here. I just don't love it here. So I know this is going to be a cop-out, but I'm only going to put it in for 10 uses because I just don't love it like I should. On to the prompt, Billy, and that is a new purchase. This is one of my newest purchases. This is a big vat of gel. It's a new one that I haven't tried yet. It is the Proclaim Crystal Ice Protein Styling Gel, and I'm going to attempt to finish this one. I've got a year. I've got a lot of hair. I think it's going to happen. This is 32 ounces, so it is the same size as the Eco Style that I normally get, so I don't think it should be a problem, unless it's a really horrible gel, in which case I might, switch it out, but I'm going to give it a chance. The Triad, that is a triangle product. I didn't have a lot to choose from, so I am going with the Glam Light Pizza Veggie Lovers palette because I have one other thing that is a triangle, and I am working on something like a different variation of the same product that's going to be a very long-term product, and I wasn't going to do that to myself. So this palette, I'm going to, I'm going to attempt to hit pan in Caramelized Onions, which is this shade right up top. I was originally going to go with this black because I'm crazy like that, but you will see in a couple of minutes why I decided not to go with the black. Moving on to the Source, and that is a difficult product to pan. I chose the Olaplex. This is a Lash Bond Serum, and the reason this is so difficult is because, one, I can't tell how much is in there, so I can't track my progress and get motivated that way. And while I haven't panned this particular one, I have done other lash serums, and they just take forever. So while it's something that I want to pan, it is not something I find easy to pan. Gideon. Dear old Gideon, that is a product you need to learn to use. This has been in my collection for a while, and the reason it hasn't been used is because I'm not 100% sure how to use it. This is the Charcoal Clay Healing Mask. It's a powder. I know that I've got to mix some stuff in with it. I'm not sure about how much of each, what the ratio is. If y'all have used a powdered clay mask before, please let me know in the comments how it's best used, because I do like clay masks, but I'm used to them already pre-mixed in a certain consistency, and I just don't know if I can get that on my own. Zanku, a product you've changed your mind on, which is a perfect prompt for Zanku. I am actually going with something that I had originally put into a project, I think last year, and then I changed my mind and I decided not to pan it after all. This was my original Size Matters palette. It is the Elf Baked California palette, and I frankened some of them into here, and I just quit altogether, which last year kind of sucked, so we know why I didn't finish a lot of things, but it was just too overwhelming. So I changed my mind about panning it, and now I've changed my mind again. I'm not going to pan the whole palette. I can't do that, but I am going to pan what I frankened into here, which was 2 of the eyeshadows, or part of 2 eyeshadows that had broken off of the original palette. And I want to finish everything that is in here. Only a few more to go. Next up is Penny Hallowell, or Grams. We like to call her Grams. And that is your oldest product. So I went into my lipsticks and I pulled out the oldest one that I have. There's actually 4 or 5 of them that I got at the same time, but this is the one I chose to work on. This is the Avon lipstick in Bronze Treasure. It is super old. It is like kind of like broken off, which is probably why I haven't finished it. So I'm probably going to just use this as either like a cream bronzer, cream blush, that kind of thing. So I just want to get it done. That's all. I just want it done, moved out of my collection. It is old. It still smells good and it works well, but it's not really a color that I want to put on my lips now. It's just, that was the old me. This is a new me. Barbus, that is something you are afraid to pan. And it's another one, black eyeshadow. That is why I did not put the black olives from the Glamlight Pizza palette in, because it was more fitting to put it in for this prompt. This is a satin black, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm already working on another black eyeshadow, and yeah, that's gonna be difficult. And my goal is going to be to actually finish that one, because that is part of the Profusion Eyes palette that I want to get done and get out. The Nexus, a neutral eyeshadow or lipstick. Since I already put in a neutral lipstick, and for the most part neutral lipsticks are not my jam, I decided to go with a neutral eyeshadow, and this is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and this is Pecan Praline. I just want to hit pan on this. It has got like a nice dip already, because I think sometime in the past I must have scraped a little bit out to franken. So I just want to continue working on it until I can hit pan on it. 2 more to go. The first one, Andy, a product that's gone too soon. And he truly was gone too soon. I chose the Equate Witch Hazel. I can actually blow through this pretty quickly, and I will be sad when it's gone, because I do really like that. I will mark this, and I will have all that, like I said, measured, marked everything before I put everything away, and you know. And the very last prompt is Abraxas, and that is a duplicate item, and I chose the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is in 035 Natural Beige, and I would like to finish this one. I do have another one. It's not like an exact dupe. I think I have 034. They're so negligible. I could put one on one side of my face and one on the other side of my face, and they look identical. But they're technically, I guess, different numbers, different names, but it's the duplicate. It definitely is. So that is all 22 products, all 22 prompts. I am very, very excited for this project. I'm so glad it's a year long, because I have a lot of stuff in here and I have a lot of stuff to finish, and I'm ready for it. I'm totally ready for it. Definitely go check out Nicke. She's going to be down below. There should be a spreadsheet of everyone else that has joined in. And if this is something that you would like to join in, by all means, come join this panning craziness. You do not have to be a part of the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group in order to join in. Pick your prompts, pick your products, and have at it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.